Hello YouTube. As you can see, I made the tier list after first week of LEC. Also, I gave rewards after week 1, day 3 of LEC as well. I chose it with my chat on Steam, and you can see the best players on all roles for us. For top lane, the best performance was made by Irrelevant. On jungle, Insane Listen by Jankos. On the mid lane, Cracked Yawn by Jankos. AD carry, Clean Kalista by Exakik, and support solid performance by Ignar. Our player of the day was chosen Jankos. I think that was the most obvious choice. Also, we chose player of the week that went for Caps. Caps is in insane disposition, and I hope he will keep performing like that for entire split, also on MSI. Rookie of the week was Isma. I don't think we had like a lot of candidates for Rookie of the week, so we just ended on Isma. I also made power ranking after first week, and on your right side you can see the tier list that I made before the split, just to compare and have some look on my choices before the spring split started. So on the top lane, I ended with Broken Blade at top 1 and S tier. I think he deserved that just because he's playing in weaker team than Broken Blade, and also he's like really consistent and he's showing that game by game. Top 2 for Broken Blade, I think that's obvious choice and there is nothing more to add. He's still really good. I just wanted to praise Irrelevant a bit more. Top 3 for Photon, really good week by him. As you can see, he moved from B tier top 5 to A tier top 3. Because players like Adam Mirwin dropped, had a worse week or way worse week. Oscarinin moved a bit higher because this week was okay for him. Wunder is also rated a bit higher because he had solid week as well. At the bottom we have Odoamne, Cabochard. Cabochard bit better week than Odoamne, but I'm still not valuing these two players high. And Finn, top 8. He had one good game on Udyr, but that's all. I expected more. Let's move to the jungle. In the jungle, top 1 is still Razork. I just dropped a tier for him. Top 2 still Yike. Really good G2 jungler. Maybe with one, not the best game on Jarvan, but that's all. Then top 3 Jankos with big move higher from B plus tier to A plus tier. Like really good week by Polish jungler. And I hope Jankos will keep performing like that because it might be the key for Team Heretics disposition. Top 4 for Isma. Again, first week like in winter. First week of this guy is like really solid and he deserved to be promoted in terms of tiers and in terms of position. Then small drop in terms of Eliaya because he's the team leader in MDK and he had not the best week. Next position is for Shio, that dropped quite a lot, but it's overall BDS as a team that was falling like crazy in week 1. Now we are moving to Douglas Bo. Bo small improve. Like a lot of people said that Bo is playing way better. I don't trust them that much, but I moved him a bit. And the last one is Markun, that for me is totally lost as a player. And I don't know what happened with this guy because he was like really solid jungler in LEC. Right now he is for sure not performing like that. Now we are moving to the mid. Our best mid laner by far, God tier, the only one in this tier list is Claps. I don't think there is anything more to add. This guy is just goated. The future, I mean maybe not the future, but our only hope in terms of events like MSI, like Worlds. Humanoid, really good week by him, maybe besides last game, but first and second were like really cracked by this guy. Veteo also solid week, so I moved him higher a bit. Niski came back to solid disposition, so as you can see, he is a bit higher than he was. Freskowy, Nuke, as whole MDK dropped, and as whole BDS, so yeah, they are a bit lower in terms of tiers. Saken, for me, really good week by him, really solid maybe. Yeah, 3 games and 3 solid games. When K-Corp is 1-2, he was the best performer in this team in my opinion. Jankos with 1 good game, so just B tier. Zvairo, I think he was like really neutral in this first week. That Nico game was good, but the rest was like really neutral. So I don't want to overreact on this guy after 1 week. And Larsen, the biggest disappointment still. Player like Larsen can't play like mid-tier mid laner. Now AD carry role. Top 1 still for Hansama, but top 2 is Flacket. That is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated AD carries in LEC. This guy is like really talented and really good, and I don't know why he is often rated like top 6, top 7 even. Then Karzi, top 3 A plus tier. Player that is laning with Hylissang, so he needs a lot of self-discipline, we can say, and he's doing it really well, so yeah, deserves top 3. Noah A tier. 2 really good games, 1 bad one, so I think top 4 and A tier is deserved. Similar thing is with Exakick, like with Noah. Then we move to Ice, that dropped a bit. Then we have Upset, that was solid performer in terms of K-Corp. Later we have Supa, that dropped a tier like whole MDK. Overall, this team disappointed me in this week. Comp stayed the same actually, and Patrick also. Next role is support. As you can see, Mikey X is still the best support in the league, and no one is close. Yun from Fnatic had solid week, so I moved him over Alvaro because I think he deserves with his performance. Alvaro dropped a position, does solid week as well, so I gave him a plus, as you can see. Labrov more or less the same. Trimby, for me, expected performance, nothing special, but I think he can be better. It depends what team will give him as a champion, in my opinion. Hylissang 1 good game, so I moved him from XD tier to C tier. Zoels and Targamas 2, the worst supports in this league, sadly, but I don't see them performing well, and I think it's time to say goodbye for both of them, sadly. And last one, teams. I think G2, by far the best team in LEC, and no one will be close for them, so we won't have close playoffs again, but I have some hope in terms of international event. Top 2 for Fnatic, the best early game team, but team without macro, the only A tier team for me, and they are clearly top 2 right now, in my opinion. Next one, Team Vitality SK. 2 teams that performed the best among mid teams. Especially Team Vitality surprised me positively because I didn't know what can I expect from them, and especially Photon surprised me positively, so maybe then they can fight for top 4 at the end of the split. SK is good just because of Irrelevant, I think, and also bots finally logged in, so yeah, that's a good thing. In terms of Team Heretics, I still don't trust them fully, but they made like cracked comeback against Fnatic, so yeah, that's why they are top 5 in this tier list. But I'm still skeptical about this team, but just because of this win against Fnatic, they should make playoffs easily. MDK top 6, disappointing week in terms of this team. Like I expected them to win easily against Giant X. Team BDS also disappointing week and similar to MDK. K-Corp. K-Corp, what can I say about them? This team has quite okay early, but later they are still quite lost. But I still believe that they are way better than Giant X and Rogue, because Giant X, in my opinion, is like really weak team without potential on top lane, without potential on jungle. The only guy that can perform there is Jankos and maybe Patrick, but I don't think it will be enough. And last one is Rogue, the team that is totally lost. And good players are not performing there, so this team is totally doomed for me. So yeah, that's my tier list and the players of the day and of the week. Tell me if you agree with that or no. Don't forget to like, comment and sub. I appreciate the feedback and see ya guys.